Good evening, everyone. For this practice, I would like for you to take your chair and face it out the window so that you cannot see your computer directly in front of you. Out of the corner of your eye, though, I would like for you to keep my video visible so that you can glance at it every once in a while to make sure that you are doing the motions right. But otherwise, I hope you can listen to the narration and go through it nice and smooth. Let's get ready to start. We start off with lots of squats. And I say a lot, I mean we're going to carry over these squat patterns through 2 full minutes. You can rest whenever you need to, and there will be a built-in rest into this workout at about the minute and 15-second mark. But notice on these squats, I'm only going up halfway, quarter way, and I'm coming down to the chair, not for a full rest, but a light tap if I can manage. Adjusting my feet as needed to go what feels comfortable, and I can allow me a nice, smooth range of motion. Keep going. We're getting close to the first break. Adjust your feet again if needed, just to give it a little bit different pressure on those muscles and joints. If you're feeling good, work your way up a little higher. Come to a full standing. Use those arms to help you on out. Lift them up. Get a slight stretch going on with them. Here's our built-in break. Rest. You've earned it so far with those squats. And we're going right back into them, but not as many. Here you go, y'all. Get yourself repositioned, and we're going for our squats. Hovers, up and downs, partial squats. Keep breathing. Keep your back nice and long. It's not overly arched back. It's just like I'm thinking about being as tall as possible with both my back muscles and my abdominal muscles engaged to help keep that strong posture. If you're feeling really good, we can take it all up to full stand, and we can start shifting our weight more to one leg than the other. That is just an option to go. It does not have to happen. Remember, you can rest any time that you need. But we're bouncing from the left to the right, just adding maybe 10% more effort to each leg. Not 100% effort to any one individual leg. Unless you feel great. Go for it if you want to do it. Alright, done with some squats. Let's work those arms on out. Going for a back bend here. I want to raise my arms up by my ears as best as I can, as high as possible. Think about being long. I want to push my head back. I want to push my chest up towards the ceiling. And I want to drive my hands back as far as possible. Once those muscles are contracted, fall forward. Keep your arms above your head so you can keep those muscles engaged. And then lift on through and up, lifting with the chin, the arms, the chest. And trying to avoid a lot of engagement in the lower back. This is mostly the upper back and neck. Alright, relax forward. Alright. After that brief rest, we're going into one more big round of these back bends where we're going to hold it a little bit longer. Press those hands on back. Lift the chin and lift the chest. Hold it. And we'll fold on down. Alright. Resting on down. We're going to work on some back extensions. This time the whole back all the way through as we roll down, touch our elbows towards our knees, and work our way back up to seated, up tall. So something you can think about while this is happening is kind of rolling up one vertebrae at a time, also down one vertebrae at a time. It's less of a hinging motion and more of a roll. If you find yourself hinging at the hips and not much movement at the back, this is something you can focus on. Rest as needed, sitting up tall. Same concept, just from side to side. Roll down towards your right side. One vertebra at a time. And then we roll up and slightly unrotate ourselves up to seated. Yeah. We come on down, working on bringing that right shoulder to the right knee before we lift ourselves on back up. Again, this is just working on some back and spine mobility. Keeping that elbow by the knee and lifting it up towards the ceiling each round will help work on the thoracic spine, the uppermost part of your spine, not your neck, and your shoulder joint. Of course, we switch sides, even it on out. Rotate smooth on through and take a break. One more round, finishing off on the left side. This time reaching real far, left elbow all the way to my right knee, if I can get there, adding a little bit more rotation across the back. And a nice smooth, every vertebrae at a time, having control, back on up. Doing these exercises while keeping your hands above your head or behind your head will really help on stretching out the chest and the shoulders so that you can help keep your shoulder blades back. Here we are making some little circles with our arm, and my right hand being extended on out and just simply reaching up to the ceiling before I bring it down close to my body and extend it back on out away from me. So it's an extension out, a lift up to the ceiling. I bend my elbow and bring my arm tight back to my side before extending it out again. It's almost like a swimming motion, and it should feel like swimming, really smooth and fluid. Both hands at once. We're reaching them up overhead, palms forward, palms to the ceilings when we come down. Palms to the ceilings, hands together in front, up and overhead. Each time working those arms back a little further. Keeping your spine nice and tall. Remember that happens with both the back muscles and the abdominal muscles. Don't make it all your back. If your back is tired after this, especially the lower back, you were probably using it too much and you got to keep those abs engaged to counter it. Body needs to be well balanced. Abs and back muscles. Alright, last few big shoulder movements. Now they're feeling nice and loose, and maybe a little bit warm. My spine feels good. I'm going to stand it on up and take it on into our last leg movements. Some of your traditional leg swings, I'm sure everyone's done these at some point in time, but they are a great thing to keep working on. Standing on my left leg, I got my right leg swinging in front and out to my side. And I build into it slowly, taking my time. Working on the left leg. Take a quick break. We're going to do one more round on each leg. Doing the same thing here. Both legs. Work them out enough for you to feel good and limber. And we work on some front and back swings. Just turn your body, kick the leg out in front, and reach it behind you. Again, make these smooth. Build up the intensity and the range as you progress. Don't immediately jump into the hardest that you can. Switch legs.